Bro, just look at the sky. Look how blue it is. It may not seem like much to most people, but imagine what it's like to just feel like you're up there. I could genuinely never ask for anything more. The first step to moving on is to admit that you actually care. If anything, do not lie to yourself. Do not lie to yourself or try and gaslight or manipulate yourself into thinking that you don't care when you know that you do. Just be real with yourself. You should be the last person you should ever lie to. I don't condone lying, but if there's anyone you shouldn't lie to, it should be you. No matter how big or how small, admit that you care. It doesn't make you soft. It doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. You are not an android. It's okay to care. It doesn't matter if someone said something mean to you. It doesn't matter if you got removed from a group chat or whatever nonsense it may be. Understand and acknowledge the fact that you do care. You do care that this happened to you. And now, focus on moving forward from it, because time isn't going to stop for anyone. Trust me, it will be much harder to move on from if you try and trick yourself into thinking that you do not care, when you know deep down that you do. You are aligned and connected with your emotions, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So whatever happened to you, accept it and move on, because it's life, man. This world isn't going to be always sunshine and rainbows. There are a lot of people in this world who have absolutely no substance. Do not be one of those people. Like, do not be a 2D character in a 3D film. Like, come on now. Like, because there's a lot of people who are so simplistic and lack emotional intelligence that is crazy. But do not be one of those people. Be someone who has more to your character than what you potentially show to people. Because if you are one of those people, you'll never be able to have more than one perspective. You'll never be able to have more than one understanding, even though you don't necessarily agree on a certain matter. This world is a circus show, and there's a lot of clowns dancing around. You know, I've never really understood why people resort to calling other people tasteless and mindless names. Which for me, that kind of contributes to why I feel like I can never take a lot of people seriously nowadays. Because when someone offends me or someone says something mean to me, it kind of, to me, just reveals the lack of substance in your own character. Because you have to go so low as to resort to something as name calling. Like, are you 5 years old? I wouldn't say it impacts me all that much, because I've grown to a point where my mental fortitude is stronger than that. But the fact that you're so willing to insult someone kind of shows to me that you have a severe lack of character and you have a severe lack of emotional intelligence, because at any point someone could be having a bad day or someone could be having a terrible day. So you might want to watch what you say to them, because that could literally just push them over the edge. I mean, I've come across these kind of people, and these kind of people are usually people who only find significant meaning in materialistic things. They're people who could never see the bigger picture. And it doesn't matter what materialistic things you ever gain a day in your life. It doesn't matter how much money you have, what car you have. No materialistic thing could ever unlame you. If you are someone who does that, you are truly lame. Anybody remember when Goku was fighting Frieza? And he says, I don't understand why you call us by such mindless names. The only thing it reveals is your own fear and ignorance. And then he says, you resort to calling me names because you're too weak to challenge me anywhere else. You insult me because you have the mind of a child, and therefore you are mentally weak. So because of that, why should I even take a single thing that you're saying seriously? Why would I ever take a single thing seriously that a mentally weak person is saying?